Hey everybody, thanks for coming back to my channel. In this video, this will be episode 3.3 of the graphing calculator in the Unity Playground series. And in this video, we're going to adjust the amplitude of this graph. And that means it's the difference between the topmost point on this graph and the bottommost point. And it's actually really easy to do. So let's go back to our script. This is the plotter script, and in here, where it says mathf.sign, then let's give it an amplitude. Public float amplitude equals 2f. Let's say 2f. And then the new pos.y is the sine times amplitude. That's it. Save. Let's go back to this. Now let's see if it automatically reloads it. I don't think it will. Console. It did. Did you see how it was going at a different amplitude before? It did. That was cool. So now if we change this to like 5, it's going up and down much more drastically. And it looks like it can afford to go even more. 8? 7? That's pretty good. Now that fixed the amplitude, but we still don't have any indication of where the plotter's been. So let's make it look a little bit different. 7, let's change that to a 7, maybe 5. And then let's go to the project, and first let's give the plotter cube a material. So before I created a new material, and let's do that again. Material plotter. And let's make it a red. And drag it onto the plotter object, and it becomes red. Now, let's give it a trail renderer. I did this in the last series, the solar system series. So I'm going to go through it pretty quick, but if you want to see one of the videos near the end has some more detail about this. But I'm going to make a trail material, create material, trail, and let's go change the shader to particles additive, and then change the color to white with alpha at 255. And back in the plotter, in the trail renderer, there's a space for material here. Let's drag that material right there, and then let's change the width to 0.1 and the time to 30. That's how long it'll last after it starts. And let's change the color. There's 4 nodes here to affect. These are color nodes, and these are alpha nodes. So on this one, this top right one, change that down to 0. And on this one, let's pull it down to like 85 and change that to a yellow. And on this one, let's make that a red. Okay, I'm going to drag this over a little bit so it stays solid red for longer, and close that. That should do the trick. Let's see what happens. Yes, excellent. That's what I was looking for. Now it's really graphing out the function, just like in some other graphing calculators. Well, let's add another feature to this. Let's allow us to change the frequency as well. To do that, put it inside the sine function right there. I just set it to 2f and added it, multiplied it in right there. Let's go back, and I'm hoping it'll auto update here. Yep, it's loading. Yeah, so you can see it's twice as frequent. Now notice the curve at the top of these. Just ignore that. That's a matter of these trail renderers not being all that terribly accurate, but that's not the point of this graphing calculator, is not to graph it with utter accuracy. It's to show interesting shapes and to show that we can graph functions if we want to. If you need more accuracy, you can use something called the line renderer, and that'll plot it out more carefully. So that's it for this video. In this video, we added some color and the line renderer, and we allowed adjustment of amplitude and frequency. In fact, I didn't show that you can change this to 0.5 and it even gets to a pretty shallow slope there. The only thing left to do is in the next video, we'll plot two totally different functions and see what it looks like in this graphing calculator. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.